morning when I wake up, comb my hair but no makeup. I am beautiful the way he made me. Ain't it wonderful the way he saved me? Throw on my flip-flops and my t-shirt, and I put on my glasses and my long skirt. Thank the Lord for a brand new day, and I ask him for help, show me the way. I don't always understand this crazy life, don't always understand this crazy mind. I know it's hard, 'cause the battle's on the inside. I am so susceptible.
So today's video is extra special because I am collaborating with a sweet longtime friend, Anna. She's married and has an amazing business. Her channel is AB Crafting. She does special order for t-shirts and mugs, so if you're wanting something extra special, she's your girl. So be sure to watch her video. I'll have her link in my description box, and also you can subscribe to her channel on YouTube and on Instagram.
Hi my friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here today. Your support really means so much, so thank you again. And if you're new here, I would love if you subscribe to my channel and be sure to turn on those bell notifications so you can be notified every time I upload a video. So in today's video, I am going to be giving you 3 different treats. I think they're fairly simple to make for 4th of July. The first one will be some cupcakes in a cup with some fruit, and then I'm also going to be doing one that has ice cream sandwiches, and another one with just some sliced watermelon, just something super simple, kind of last minute, but yet it's going to be refreshing and your family will be sure to enjoy them. So I'm going to get started with making the cupcakes. I already have my oven preheated, and I'm going to go ahead, and since it's already preheated, I'm going to go ahead and just make the cupcakes first. I do use white cake mix, so I'm just going to follow the normal instructions or directions on that. And then I'm going to line my cupcake pans, and then I'm going to spray that down because I am going to need to let them cool and take the cupcake out of the liner. So we'll get started on making those cupcakes first.
Every day I die so that you can rise in me, in me, in me.
Hi my friends, and welcome back to my channel. I know I already said that, but I am always so grateful that you are watching my video today. And if you're new here, my name is Spring with Spring Soulful Home, and I am so glad you're here today. I would love for you to continue on along this journey of me growing my YouTube channel. So be sure that you subscribe and turn on your bell notification. And also, if you all enjoyed videos such as this, be sure to give me a big thumbs up, and also let me know that you're enjoying these kind of videos so I can be sure to make more of them. I definitely love making videos like this for you all. It's just, I guess, just being a mom, even if you're not a mom, you know, if you're married or unmarried, have a family, to me it's just always so nice to just make treats for holidays or even just any day. It doesn't have to be a holiday, but this is just something I personally enjoy, and I would definitely love to share that with you all. That like, these ingredients are not expensive, yet they were so satisfying, so fun to make, and they look so great all put together. So I can hardly wait to share these with my family over the 4th of July weekend.
Your love is a river, your life is the water, it's making me new. Every day I die so that you can rise in me, Lord, have your way in me.
Alright my friends, so the first treat we're going to work on will be some watermelon slices. I've cut those in pieces, and what I wanted to do is add just a little patriotic straw on there. Super refreshing, especially for 4th of July. And so I tried this one time to make the little hole in there with like the metal straw, and that wasn't working. So our daughter Becky suggested, or she asked if I still had our wine opener, and I said I still have it. So she gave me the suggestion to kind of like use that to make the hole in there. So that worked much better than the straw. However, I do want to point out that this was a thinner piece of a watermelon. I want to let you know that, so that way this works, you'll want to make sure that it's probably about 1.5 to 2 inches wide, the cut that you make, just so that way you have some room and that way the straw doesn't come out through the back side. So I've already put aside some pieces, and I just want to show you that these are cut a little bit thicker, and that's about how you want, about 1.5 to 2 inches thick. And I'm going to show you how I make the hole in there. We'll just put the straws in there. I've already cut them, and I bought these at Walmart. I think they were like 99 cents. These were the only ones that I found that were patriotic. And what I did was just cut them in half, so that way I can get a little bit more out of them, and we don't need a long straw unless that's what you prefer. But I cut them in half because we're also going to use these for our ice cream sandwiches to put them in there. So I've already cut some of them in half, and I'm going to show you how I make the holes in there, and then we'll get everything all set up. Alright, so I guess you can just kind of eye this and use your corkscrew to just kind of, I don't know if you can see that, just kind of start making the little hole in there.
This message is my voice, and Elijah is the one I have sent to you with my message, a message of love.
And see, it's kind of coming out through that end. You might have to just, you know, and I'm going back and forth with the straw.
Now the world has been stripped away. No weapon can stand against me, and mountains move. All the birds sing praises and passing through. Oh, I'm claiming my victory.
And the next treat we're gonna do is, these are made out of ice cream sandwiches, and what I did is I just cut them in half, and then I dipped the sides into these just little patriotic looking sprinkles. And again, I use my straw and I just put those in the middle. So I'm going to show you how to do this. What I would suggest is maybe leave your ice cream out if it's like super, like if it's not very soft. I would suggest maybe leaving it out at the most a couple of minutes just to get a little soft, but not more than that, because it might get too soft, and when you're cutting the ice cream sandwich in half, it may just kind of like fall apart. So you can just kind of be the judge. Maybe try one, see how it works out if you let it sit out for a few minutes, or you can just cut them straight out of the freezer, whichever works best for you. So this is, again, super simple. I just bought a store brand box of ice cream sandwiches from our local Albertsons, and I'll show you how we do this.
This message is for you.
Alright my friends, so I do want to ask to bear with me. I know my lighting in this particular video, it is very bright, very white. Do not call the Ghostbusters on me, because in some parts I'm looking like a ghost, okay? So anyway, thank you for bearing with me, and I'm still learning how to do the lighting and whatnot. So again, thank you so much for watching my video and your patience, and yeah, don't call the Ghostbusters on me, okay?
Alright, so for the next treat that we're going to make, it is going to be, we're going to use cupcakes, Cool Whip strawberries, maraschino cherries, I hope I said that right. They are the ones that are in the jar, blueberries, and some sprinkles if you'd like. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how I do this amazingly fresh, delicious recipe, or treat, not recipe, that you're, alright, and you're also going to need some clear plastic cups and the cupcakes. In the video I showed that I used 1.5 tablespoons, and this is what your cupcake will look like. It's not all the way full, and on some of them I doubled it, and I would personally suggest doubling it, so in total using 3 tablespoons to fill your cupcake liner, just so you get a little bit more. But if you prefer a smaller cupcake, that's totally up to you. And what you'll want to do is just peel back the liner. You'll want to cut it in half this way, so you get 2 pieces.
Alright, so I do want to say one thing about these fruit cupcakes. They will hold up in the refrigerator with the Cool Whip in them. Now I used the Cool Whip that's in the container. I didn't use the one in the can, but it did hold up for about 3.5, I want to say close to 4 hours in the refrigerator. So I would definitely say if you use the Cool Whip that's in a container, it will hold up for at least 3.5 to 4 hours if you need to make them ahead, which I would suggest doing just because of, you know, all the little steps and whatnot. But this is really a delicious, like a refreshing dessert for 4th of July, being that it's typically hot in most places this time of year, so I highly suggest. My family loved it.
The world forsaking, little girl, you belong to me. It's so susceptible to feeling so impossible, but I know the Holy Ghost is the goal. So today I'ma die just a little more so that you can be raised up in this flesh.
So I just want to ask how you all loved the music selection. In the beginning of my video, I actually reached out to a super sweet friend who plays the ukulele, the guitar, and aside from that, she has an amazing voice. She writes her own songs, and her name is Danielle Santana. You can find her on YouTube. You can also subscribe to her channel for many other beautiful, inspirational Christian songs. I just love them, and I asked her if I can use some of her songs for my videos because there's some, such as the ones I played, that are my absolute favorite. So be sure to check out her link in my description box as well. Alright, my family and friends, so I do want to let you know, this patriotic fabric, I actually didn't even know that I had this much fabric left. When this whole quarantine started, I had went out and bought fabric to make face masks, and this was some of the fabric I bought. I had no idea I had this much fabric. I thought it was just a small little bit that I wasn't going to be able to make pretty much anything out of it. So when I went and looked in my closet, unrolled the fabric, the little fabric bolt that I had this on, I was like, wow, this is a lot of fabric. So I had thought of this fabric banner in my mind, and I thought that would go perfect with these little dollar starlights, not dollar, they are starlights that I bought from the dollar spot at Target, and I loved it. Honestly, I just measured how long I wanted them, which was, oh my gosh, I can't even remember right now. But I just measured how long I wanted them, and then I just started cutting them. They're probably about an inch thick, an inch wide, And if you can see there, I'm just kind of looping this around. This is my first time making this. I did see on Pinterest that somebody made this by tying the string from one chair to the other, which I was like, hey, I'm not gonna fuss around with that. So that went super quick. It honestly, the tying of these fabric pieces, it took me maybe 10 minutes. The cutting, it did take a little bit longer. I wasn't too picky on how they looked, if they were perfect, but one of the things that I did, I just wanted it to look a little bit rustic. I love how on the ends the fabric started to come unraveled a little bit. I just love that. My husband loved this. I showed him a picture of it because I was so stoked on how well it came out, and he's like, babe, you could make this for like Thanksgiving and Christmas and every other season. So he really loved it. So I'm so glad that he did. And I love how it came out. I hung it above my entryway buffet table. So I definitely hope that this inspires you to make one of your own. You can even use ribbons, you can use beads, you can use lace. There's just so much that you can do with this. So I hope this inspires you to maybe look around your home, and if not, you can even find, ribbon that's really inexpensive and just get super creative with this.
Just keep on praying, the world forsaking. Little girl, you belong to me. It's so susceptible to feeling so impossible, but I know the Holy Ghost is the goal. So today I'ma die just a little more, so that you can be raised up in this flesh, raised up in this mess of mine, this mess of mine. I know you are for me. No, nothing can keep me from getting to you.
Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching my video today. Your support really means so much, and also it would mean so much to me if you did watch my friend Anna's video. Be sure you subscribe to her channel, turn on those bell notifications. I will also have my friend Danielle's link to her YouTube channel for her music. You can watch that as well. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful and safe weekend. Bye bye now.